Oh, we're starting. Man, it's amazing how there are so many different types of food in our amazing world. Like culinary riches that satisfy our needs for daily sustenance and nutrients. Wow. And how plentiful and diverse the world of fare is. It was during this brainstorming process that my partner and I, who's Ayla, and you'll see her later on in the video, but either way, we were all like, we should work on Chinese food because Chinese food's really good. And yeah.
Now we'll take a look at the chemical composition of some staples of Chinese food. First, we'll take a look at noodles and rice. These contain wheat flour, water, starch, soybean oil, which is mostly composed of carbon, among other things, salt, sodium carbonate, and potassium carbonate.
Next, we'll take a closer look at soy sauce. Soy sauce contains water, which is H2O, soybeans, which contain lecithin, wheat, salt, and sugar. Delicious! Another common ingredient often utilized in Chinese dishes is ginger, a plant that can be used in many different ways. Ginger has a chemical composition of... We'll talk more about ginger later, though.
Another very important part of Chinese food is the meat. Without it, we wouldn't have teriyaki chicken, kung pao chicken, twice-cooked pork, and many more of the delicious dishes we enjoy. Meats don't have a single chemical structure because they're very complex and contain things like proteins, lipids, and fatty acids. Fats contain the chemical structure of... Now we'll talk more in depth about the main components of Chinese food.
So noodles. Alright, that's better. Anyway, noodles are one of the main staples of Chinese food, something that is found in many dishes. A major chemical component of noodles is starch. Starch is created in the leaves of plants from excess glucose made from the photosynthesis. It serves as the plant's food supply reserve. Commercial starch is usually obtained from corn, which the natives called maize. It's smashed and grinded, and then pulp is mixed with water, resulting in the starch we know.
Starch is a polysaccharide composed of glucose monomers joined in 1,4 linkages. The simplest form of starch is the linear polymer amylose. Amylopectin is the branched form. To put it simply, starch is long chains of sugar molecules. This makes it a polysaccharide.
Starch has been around since pre-recorded times, so like before the internet. It was found that the Egyptians used a starchy adhesive to hold strips of papyrus together. As history goes on, more and more advancements are being made with starch.
Starch is present everywhere because it's found in a multitude of plants. It's a carbohydrate which provides energy for the body. The enzyme amylase converts starch into glucose, which is used for energy in the body.
Now we're going to talk about ginger. Ginger is the root of a flowering plant that can be used in many different ways. It can be ground up into a spice, or put into a tea, or simply chewed on. The chemical composition is... The benefits of ginger are recorded all the way back from 5,000-year-old Greek literature to 200 BC, ancient literature spanning across cultures. Oh God, this is hard.
Ginger originated in Southeast Asia but has a long history of being cultivated all across the world. Ginger root contains a volatile oil and phenol compound that is anti-inflammatory. It also possesses many antioxidant properties as well. It even contains antimicrobial properties that can fight E. coli. It's for these reasons that it's often used to fight nausea, vomiting, and dizziness. It also adds flavor.
The final product of the starch within the noodle is simply to add the starch to the dough, allowing us to manipulate it into a noodle. Chemistry comes... Okay, it's alright. Chemistry comes in when you must combust the boiling water to cook them and make them into the soft lo mein that we know and love. The tight, close-together bonds of the solid noodle are then broken down and become weaker, much like my determination to make it through this semester, causing the noodle to become soft. Ginger is also simply added to the dish at any time and requires no chemical intervention, so it's all Gucci. That's all, folks!